Crazy. Regular season wins getting you this hype is crazy.
Mike Sable in Gatorade NFL film.
Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly, score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Broad Street. Welcome to another episode of Birds of Broad Street with your boy Cool Cat Connor and your boy Smitty. What up, Smitty?
What's good? What's good, Cool Cat?
Yeah, I'm not at studio, as y'all can see. I got to handle some nephew business, so I'm just, I'm walking and talking at the same time. So bear with your boy. Well, So the word of the day, ladies and gentlemen, is rumors. There's a whole lot of rumors when it comes to our Philadelphia Eagles. Let's start with the biggest one that happened this past week. Falcons Eagles legal tampering. Smitty, what's your thoughts?
Hey man, it's good to know that we didn't do anything wrong, as we all should have assumed. Howie Roseman wouldn't make a mistake like that. So I think we in the good, we in the clear. It's good to get it off your name and good to move forward, man. I'm glad to see that it has been handled and the solution's been of help. You know what I'm saying? We're moving on to greater things at this point.
Right. Salute to everybody that's in the chat, man. Simone's busy right now doing sports stuff, so she'll be back sooner or later. But yeah, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, and comment to the Birds of Broad Street YouTube channel and all of our channels, man. Yeah, when it comes to these rumors about the stuff about the Falcons and Eagles, man. Listen, y'all, thank God. We'll talk about it more, but go ahead, Smitty. I got to handle a quick business. So talk to the people, and I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, man. So with the tampering being over with, we moving forward, right? And we talking about rumors. So the rumors are out about Jalen Hurts. It's been rumored that some people didn't like the way he responded to the questions about Nick Sirianni. He was asked a couple of questions and maybe he didn't get a response that necessarily needed to be given. But it's neither here nor there, right? Jalen Hurts didn't say anything wrong. I mean, he didn't give an answer of satisfaction, but to me, he gave what it's supposed to give. Nick Sirianni is doing his job. He's here. He's working things out. He might not be comfortable in his role yet. His role may have not changed yet. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's in the middle of finding out how it works when you're just the CEO, when you're not just sitting in the offense, when you're not just relegated to one part of the team. Now he has to learn how to time adjust. He has to learn how to schedule. You got to move around, man. You got to be involved everywhere. You know what I'm saying, of all aspects of the team. So maybe Jalen Hurts looking at it like, man, he's still here. He's still doing what he was doing before. I mean, he might be doing a little bit more, but he still was doing his job. So what do I supposed to tell you change if nothing changed? I can't give you an answer you're looking for if the answer isn't there. If it isn't verified, if it isn't necessary. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Uh, they'll be here. I think Cool Cat just ran in the store. Yeah, I don't know where everybody be at, man. I be I I think I don't know. I think Mom's still doing her sports thing, her sports analyst thing. She been doing some big things, man. Shout out to Mom, man. And I'm not sure if Bruh been here the last few weeks. He might just be getting in from with the kids. But yeah, man. So it's one of those situations where they always gonna talk about something. What's up for me? They always looking for, you know what I'm saying? They always looking for a reason to put this person against that person to create friction in Philly. You know what I'm saying? And it's never working. It's never understood by us. We call it out. We voice it. We put an opinion on it that what you're saying is not correct. We correct it for you. So I mean, it's one of those things like Jig. I was just for to say that it's one of those things like if we get back to 2022 football, you won't hear none of this. It was the fall off, the 1-6, and then going to Tampa and getting beat to sleep. You know what I'm saying? It's those things that cause the uproar, right? But when you look at it from a wider spectrum, what's good, Daniel? It's like you really got to look at the situation. What's good, Richard? Like it was always a situation where last year fell apart. So now we go into this year with the negative connotations of last year. If you think about it, coming out of 2022, all the positivity they was flowing our way, how good we could be, how prolific the offense and defense was going to be, how
Yep.
Jalen Hurts had stepped up, and then the 10-1 happened. It was all positive. It was all positive, positive, positive. You didn't start hearing negative until we started losing those games at the end. So now
Yeah.
all that negative media we had before leads right over into 2024, 2025 season. But as soon as you start winning again, you start seeing the same headlines you seen before, man. Are the Eagles the best team in the NFL? Are they this?
Yep.
Are they that? Can they go back on the playoff? You start hearing those things again. So I mean, right now, yeah, the media is negative. The outlook on us is negative, but it is what it is at this point, man. It's cool. It's
What
nothing
if
we can do.
Jalen freaking Hurts do what Marshawn Lynch did? Every interview he says, I don't want to get fined, and I don't say nothing in interviews. What's your thoughts on that, Smitty?
They'll say he don't want to be in Philadelphia. They'll flip it and say he want out. Oh, he about to demand a trade. Come on, man. You know what they'll do to us, Hamid. They won't turn it at that Jalen Hurts is just being Jalen Hurts and he just don't want to talk to y'all no more. No, he want to get traded. He want to be out of here. He mad. Him and AJ Brown not cool. Him and Nick
Yeah,
Sirianni not cool. He falling out with Howie Rowe. You know what they'll do? They'll put the worst spin on it possible, man. It's just
exactly.
one of those things. Like
Exactly. It's like, when are people going to just give this kid the respect he deserves? It's like, that. It's like and we're going to listen to the interview, the clip that those guys said, because I'm gonna have it up when I get back to the studio. It's like, what does he have? What's he supposed to say? Saying, "Hey, Nick Sirianni, I love you. I respect you, Nick Sirianni. Happy birthday to you." Like, is he supposed to do all that? Like, come on now. The media just don't understand. Exactly. Always the negative thing, and that's what I hate. It's tough. I know he just want to play ball. Done with the interviews. Exactly. It's like, he just want to play football. He just want to play football.
Well, I mean, 255 million changes a lot of things, man. The view of just wanting to play football has changed. It's escalated.
Right,
You can't just say I want to play football no more when you putting that much money on somebody, man.
right. And I don't know, man. I don't know. Listen, because we talked about this on Broad Street Aftermath. Sooner or later, the media just gonna have to be quiet. That's man. But what's your thoughts? They did that with AJ White while he didn't want to talk. I wonder why. It's like I wonder why AJ didn't want to talk. Dan Salio, the king of Jalen hate. He can't wait for Hurts to do anything. Exactly.
No, he's not though, bro. I could go back and pull the clips. 3 weeks, 4 weeks in a row in 2022 where he was saying he wanted to give Jalen Hurts the MVP. Bro, he going with whatever is the narrative that's hot. And right now, Jalen Hurts and the Eagles, it's easy to hate us. We went 1-6. Chris Sims is the true hater. Chris Sims is the true. I've never heard him say nothing positive. And I think he one of the ones that just don't want to go back and be wrong. Yeah, it's always something crazy, man. They'll find anything. All they need is a mustard seed, man. But I think this year we're gonna be a lot more tight, more family like. I think it's gonna be a lot more you know what I'm saying, dependent on the team and the captains and you know what I'm saying, being brothers, being one. You know what I mean? Treating this thing like something serious, man. Like we got something we could do. You know, I know it sounds like the movie, right, Ash, but you know how I see like every one of those sports movies when the team like go through camp and they come out of camp and they like, man, we got something special. I can feel it. Like I can see it. I think that's what they're gonna do, man. They bought in, man. I think they're truly committed to wanting to do this. I think it's gonna be epic, man. The turnaround from what happened last year to this year, it's gonna be great, man. I'm ready to see it.
Exactly. I can't wait to see it either, man. I'm trying to find this this
Yeah,
clip.
Jigga, he say that all the time. That's why I say he's not really a Jalen hater. He's not. I've heard him praise Jalen before. I've heard him give Jalen praise. I've heard him say, like, when Jalen Hurts and the RPO is working, he's one of the most deadliest quarterbacks in the league. The only quarterback he think is more deadly than him with that same type of mentality is Josh Allen.
Right. Hold on. Let me get the clip and I'll let y'all hear it. But yeah, what's up, Smitty? Philly media trying to run and they need to stop. Like AJ said, if you don't like us, go find another job.
Man, I've been saying that, man. I've been telling him to go find another job. We got it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll put on. You gonna put the clip up?
Exactly. 97.5. Hold on. Best show ever. Yeah, there it is. 97.5 Fanatic. Hold on, let me. Here it is. Listen. No, that's not. That's for today. That was for earlier today. Okay. Here it is.
By one of the top reporters, not just in Philadelphia, but in the country, that it has disappointed several key figures within the organization. And guys, let's face it, when he says several key figures, he's not talking about the equipment manager. No. He's not talking about a water boy, right? He's talking about higher-ups. That could be Howie Roseman. That could be Nick Sirianni. Maybe Sirianni himself heard the clip and goes, dude, really?
Are you serious?
Again, like, really? I don't want to speculate who the key figures are, but I imagine the key figures are legitimate key figures. Jeff McClain would not.
Yeah, I got the clip. Hold on, and I think that's right because I heard a beep. Yep. There it is. Hey, Trey.
You.
Yep, I just found the clip.
How y'all doing today?
We good, brother. How about you?
How about you, Trey? How you
I'm
been?
chilling, man. Beautiful.
Yeah. Yep.
Chilling.
What's your
Beautiful Monday. Football right around the corner. Can't complain.
Yep. So yeah, before we get to this clip, I just want to ask, what was your thoughts on the Falcons Eagles uh, tampering news that we got?
Whenever you get like a significant player or like a player of like a Saquon Barkley's caliber, they always gonna
Mhm.
look at it as some temper because I mean that's just how the NFL work. They investigated. We nothing came out of it. We move on from there. I don't really think too much into it.
That dude from Penn
Right.
State just should have
All
shut
right.
up. He just said nothing for nothing. Just what are you talking about? Why you even got us under investigation for this bull jump?
Right. All right. Let's get on to this
Yeah.
clip that I just found. Hold on. Let me restart it up. This is the clip that we was talking about on Broad Street Aftermath, and the clip that we're addressing today about all these rumors of Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts. So here we go.
If it is now being reported by one of the top reporters, not just in Philadelphia, but in the country, that it has disappointed several key figures within the organization. And guys, let's face it, when he says several key figures, he's not talking about the equipment manager.
No.
He's not talking about a water boy, right? He's talking about higher ups. That could be Howie Roseman. That could be Nick Sirianni. Maybe Sirianni himself heard the clip and goes, dude, really?
Are you serious?
Again, like,
really?
I don't want to speculate who the key figures are, but I imagine the key figures are legitimate key figures. Jeff McClain would not throw out that term willy-nilly, and we'll speak to him tomorrow. We do every single Tuesday on the show, so we'll get deeper into his reporting. But I have a couple of questions for you because I know how a lot of you are when it comes to thinking things are being blown out of proportion or made up or whatever. This is true. To me, if Jeff McClain's reporting it, it is true. So my question for you, number one, what do you want Hurts to say the next time he is asked about it? Because let's face it, day one of training camp, the next day he will be speaking to the media. This will probably be the first thing that is brought up.
I think it's fair. And it's fair that it's brought up.
It has to be, John.
And it should be the first thing that's brought up. And the question is, not only what do you want to hear, are you going to believe it when you hear it?
Probably not, but I'd rather him at least try to make me believe it.
I would too, but I'm not going to believe anything probably it's out of his mouth because purposefully. And I think that's the best thing about Jeff McClain's reporting on this. Everything that Jalen Hurts has done since he's gotten here, every word out of his mouth, every action is calculated.
Oh, absolutely. He's bright.
So the more that I look at it, the more I go, him not throwing him a bone twice at the end of the regular season, at the end of the playoffs, excuse me, at the locker clean out and everything. And now a third time tells me he's doing it on purpose.
He might be.
And he may not agree with the decision to bring back the head coach.
And my other question for you, and you could text and call in 610-632-0975, is anyone willing to say that he needs to get better at this? Like, here's the deal. I was listening to the best show ever. So this clip, the podcast came out after we were done doing the show Friday. So we did not have the chance to react to it. It came out after the show.
Did you say Smitty?
She asked, was Jeff McClain the one Flet said, get out of his face? You can hear me?
Yep, I hear you. Yep.
I was answering what Ash asked. She asked a question about Jeff McClain. Did Fletch tell him to get out of his face in the press conference?
Yeah. Isn't Jeff the one Fletch told to get out of his face in the press conference? Yes, it was.
It was clowns, bro. Why are they even making up stuff? Like,
exactly. All right, let's continue. Let's continue.
Friday morning. So this is our first chance to react to it. You weren't even in on Friday, so
no.
I would have wanted to get your thoughts anyway. I heard the best show ever when I was driving around on Friday after I picked up Cooper from daycare. And Tyrone's doing the whole, look, not everybody has to like each other they work with. You know, why should Jalen Hurts say these nice things about Nick Sirianni if he doesn't like Nick Sirianni? It's not saying, wow, coach is the next Bill Belichick. It's just respectfully, or maybe getting the thought from people out of their heads that there might be a beef or that there might be issue. I would rather go into the season with less drama.
Who are the other quarterbacks is what I would respectfully ask a Tyrone Johnson or anybody else who came with that point of view. Who are the other quarterbacks that we now know didn't get along great with their head coach all the time? Like
Carson
a Tom Brady.
Wentz.
Like a Tom. No, I mean, I'm talking about accomplished ones.
Oh, okay.
Like a Tom Brady. Okay. Did Tom Brady take opportunities behind the mic to subtly take shots at Bill Belichick?
Absolutely not.
He never did. Why? Because he was a professional. Because he looked at himself as a leader of men. Because he looked at himself as a person who was the most important person in his franchise, which most quarterbacks are. So don't give me this idea, this nonsense that, well, if he doesn't think these things about Nick Sirianni, you don't have to say them. Bullcrap.
Right.
You're a leader. You're a leader. Do you want to create the opportunity for others to look in on you and your organization and say, there's dissension? No, what you do is you put on a happy face, you say the right things, and then you don't have to mean them. I'm constantly told, you read too much into what players say and what coaches say and everything. Don't worry about it. Well, this is an opportunity then, if that's the case, to just say something nice and move
and that's
on.
the biggest thing.
There has to be something nice he can say about Nick Sirianni.
Right.
There has to be something.
For
that.
any player or fan, I'll go player or fan that says, oh, man, you guys are going to do whatever you want to try to get a story. Don't give us the opportunity to then.
Right.
Like, don't give me the opportunity to talk about you and the potential disc.
There you go. Well, we'll stop it right there.
Oh, yeah. I'm done. with him.
Yep. Go ahead,
I'm done
Smitty.
with
Your
him.
reaction to all of that, and we'll
But he
continue
admitted
on.
at the end that if you give them something small, they're gonna run with it. Like what? Like what are you talking about, bro? You're making up stuff, right? Like I really want to know who the sources is now. I want to hear Jeff McClain tell them who was the sources, the front office or big wigs or whoever that was upset with how Jalen Hurts responded to the questions wasn't even crazy. They were like, "Oh, what do you think? What's Nick Sirianni's new job? What is he like now that he's not in control of one?" He was just like, "Oh, he's here. He's doing what he's supposed to be doing. Like, what is he supposed to say? Like, I don't understand what you at." That's just like when they asked the one head coach, "Oh, what's your responsibility? What's your job, head coach?" Like you asking a player, what's your head coach like? He's like a head coach. He's doing his job. He's here. He's making sure things are running smoothly. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Do you want me to make up something? Do you want me to make some make believe up of what he did, or do you want me to tell you the truth? I mean, it just don't make no sense. I don't get it. They pulling at straws, man. They trying to make anything into something, and it just ain't working.
Right. Try.
That's how it is around this time of the year, man. If these dudes, that's how they make their money. If they could get a story out of any little thing, they're gonna do it. That was kind of the reason for Flex snapping on Jeff McClain, because he said something small to him at the locker or anything, and he took it and blew it up and made it big. And that's Philly media, not even Philly media. That's just media. Period. It's like there's nothing really going on right now. You gotta keep your job seat hot. But I like dudes like Adam Schefter and all of them. They don't really get into all that. They report football stuff. This is not football stuff. It's a lot of assumptions, probably made up little stuff. And I mean, look, at the end of the day, Jalen Hurts, and this could be kind of his downfall. He doesn't say too much. That's the problem. He been that way though since his first interview where he stepped on the team as a Philadelphia Eagle. He never gave the media nothing really. So I mean, so you got to make stuff up, and then how the end of the season went last year is just it makes for a good story. But I mean, at the end of the day, only Hurts could tell you how you feel about Nick Sirianni and how he feels about that locker room and stuff like that. So I'm not really looking too much into it. That's just media. That's media for you.
Yeah, man. How y'all feel about it in the chat, by the way? Because y'all know how I feel. It's like it's just media with nothing else to talk to. I mean, we're June. We just found out that training camp is July 23rd. Open practice is on a Thursday, August the 1st. So there ain't really nothing to talk about. Every player is on vacation, playing golf or getting better. So there really isn't nothing to talk about. So they want to take that one quote from Jalen Hurts talking about Nick Sirianni and run with it. When let's face it, y'all.
But you can get good conversation out of Jalen Hurts. He always tell them you asking the wrong questions. He always tell them that. Like if you ask the questions that he really wants to have conversations about, you probably actually have conversations with him, and he not just giving you the hey man, he doing his job answers. Like I just don't get it. He been telling them for 3 years, like, hey, you're not asking the right question. How many clips you can find where he like, hey, you didn't even ask about their defense. You didn't even ask about this. Like you didn't ask anything about the other team. Like you're not asking the right question. And he hates that. That's why that's when you Trey, you know when they don't ask him something dumb when he just giving them like the dry suit and tie answer.
Yeah, you
When
see
you
it all
ask
in
him,
his face. You
yeah,
can
he
see
be
it in
like,
his face, like,
all
bro,
right,
I
cool.
ain't answering this question.
Yeah, let
Like,
me see
ask
what
me
I can
something
do.
that's like football.
Yeah.
Dude
I
want to talk
I
football.
didn't
They
hear
want to talk
one
about how he
time in
feel
that
about
little
his coach.
interview they
A
had.
lot
I
of
didn't hear
players
one
do
time
not
ask
like
about
their
training
coaches.
camp or nothing. They didn't ask about training camp, no OTAs, no nothing. You asking about Nick Sirianni. Like,
A lot of
bro,
players,
I thought we was talking about camp.
yeah, a lot of players at all levels of football don't like their coaches. They respect them though. You don't gotta like this man, but you gotta respect him. Y'all work together every day. He never said he don't respect Nick Sirianni. He probably don't agree with what happened, but I mean, look, y'all not gonna really get nothing out of this man, and y'all not getting nothing out of him is getting this how y'all getting all these stories, and it's like weird. It's like, hey man, focus on football right now. Like let them focus on football. They trying to figure all this out. We got to. I ain't asking about his two coordinators he just got. Did y'all ask him that? The first question is how you feel about Nick Sirianni, basically.
Yeah.
Like what, bro?
The
Come
last
on,
question
man.
you
It's
asked is
annoying. Like
Kellen
it's like,
Moore.
come on, y'all
Like you
grown, and
asked him
this coming from
why
grown men.
it's crazy. They so dumb, bro.
It's coming from grown men. Like it's just a whole lot of gossip. It's basically like high school. Like it's annoying, bro. It's like, come on, leave that man alone. Let him play football.
That's all. That's all. They're gonna come back on training camp, ask them another question of, "Well, you ready to talk about Nick Sirianni now?" All Jalen Hurts want to do is play football.
No, the
It's
more you ask him about the dumb stuff, he just gonna. I'm hoping he just start being like, I don't want to talk about that. Can we move on next question? Like, just
right.
stop giving them so much media time because they really aggravating, bro. They ain't got nothing else to talk about, so they can't come up with nothing else but dumb
Mm-hmm.
questions.
Right. And it's not just 97.5 The Fanatic, it's 94 WIP. I expected, of course, from Cowboys and 49ers fans, and I expected from FS1 and ESPN, but it's our own media and our own fan base that, come on, y'all gotta back up this kid. It's like what has he done to get this kind of heat?
But
That's what
I gotta blame the Eagles too, right? Because ain't we in control of who we hire to do media for us?
Yeah,
You gotta contact Philadelphia PR to get credentials to be in there to ask the questions. So I mean, they should see that they got bad media in there. They should just change it out.
what's your
It
thoughts,
must
Trey?
not be
yeah,
a multitude of people trying to get jobs.
Exactly. What's your thoughts on that, Trey?
bro. It's not even just football media. It's Philly media. Period. No matter what team you covering, it's like everybody want to be the one to break the story, even when it's not a story to break. And I mean, it really feel like they try to do more harm than help the team. And it's like, come on. At the end of the day, right now, we trying to pick up the pieces. We got a few rookies and we got some guys returning. Talk about stuff like that. Like, oh, how you feel about the team? How's the atmosphere? Stuff like that's regular football questions. You want to ask this man about his coach, and no matter how Jalen feel about him, he's not really going to say too much. Y'all want him to back him up. What is he backing him up about? There's a whole new season.
New season.
What is he
We
backing him
0-0.
up about? Like Nick Sirianni's still here. He's still here. He got his job. We trying to figure it out. He's not gonna say that to y'all, but God, like, come on, bro. Like, ask this man about what kind of cleats. I respect him more if y'all ask him about what kind of cleats he gonna be rocking this year. I'm pretty sure he'll talk to you about that. He
Yes.
love his cleats. Like, come
Is that
on, bro. Like, damn, like this Philly media is just a burnout. It's like it's really a burnout, and then like I said, they try to hurt the team way more than they try to help them, man. Anybody just looking for a story. A lot of these dudes not even Philadelphia Eagle fans. They just Philly media.
right?
So
I
I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah, I
but
would appreciate it more if they even talked about the preview the game with the Green Bay Packers in Brazil. We're a couple of we're less than 2 months, 2 to 3 months away. Like, talk about the Green Bay Packers. Like, what's your ask
right.
Jalen? What's your thoughts
Nah,
on
he ain't gonna answer no questions about that though. He gonna be like,
I don't think he
we trying
will
to get
either.
through. He'll be like, we trying to get through camp. Like, just ask him about the team. Like, you got some turnover. You got a few guys leaving. How's the atmosphere? Like Trey said, how's the atmosphere? How's it going? How's the how are you stepping into your new leadership roles? Knowing that a couple of the staples that were here are gone. A couple of the young guys are looking to you for the leadership. Things of that nature. Why are you asking him? How is Nick Sirianni doing at his new job? Like, what?
Like,
Come
what new
on,
job
man.
though? He's still the head coach. He don't got a new job.
He's still like
Like, he don't got a new job. He probably got little things in his job description more less than he had before, but he's still the head coach.
I
He
think
still
it's
controls
more
all
but
that.
less. I
So
think
it's
it's
like,
more but less, right? You know what I'm saying? I think he's
yeah,
less
it's more of a less, yeah.
one spot, but it's more everywhere. Like like
Mm-hmm.
I said, he probably not even comfortable doing it, so it probably don't look no different than Jalen. It's probably like shit, he doing what he normally been doing for the last 3 years. I haven't seen no
Right.
difference. What the hell did you talk about?
So it's
We ain't
like,
even got into the
man, Philly
grapevine.
media really
Look
cooked me,
different.
bro.
We've been together like a week and a half. What is supposed to look different in his job
Philly,
this early?
Yeah, man. Well, salute to
exactly.
everybody that's in the chat, man.
Horrible.
Salute to everybody in the chat. But at the end of the day, listen. You can listen to the media people, or you can listen to us, man. At least we'll be honest. It's like the media nowadays. I don't know what the heck they talking about, but salute to everybody rocking with us. Hold on. Hey y'all, I shared my regular page. Okay. But anyway, there is some rumors on the streets though. Since the word of the day is rumors.
Thank you, Kat. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Kat. Salute to everybody, man. But yeah, there's some rumors. What's your thoughts on the rumors of Brandon Ayuk talking to the Commanders quarterback? I know y'all saw that video.
I mean, that'd be nice for him, man. That'd be a nice little piece. I don't know what they have to give up to even try to pursue anything of that nature, but he did say they don't even want me back. So if that was serious, right, and they end up trading that man, I mean, going to the Commanders would be nice for the Commanders. They need something like that. That'd be a real spark for their team with a young quarterback coming in. I think that'd be a good upgrade for him. I mean, I would prefer him not to come to my division 2 times a year, but my DBs, they getting better now, so we could do something. Shakita, we could do something though. We could definitely do something. Show enough, what's good, fam? I
Yep.
don't want him. I don't want him, but I mean, I don't want him over here. But it'll be a nice piece for them, though, man. It'll be a nice piece. I think their fan base will have a lot of you know, they'll be very hyped to have him. You know what I mean? They'll be very uh amplified to have a guy of Brandon Ayuk's talents there. I don't know what they cap like. I haven't looked at they cap, but I'm pretty sure they'll figure out a way to get him paid.
Yep. Try.
Like Smitty said, I think that'd be a great pickup for a young quarterback. A security blanket. I like Ayuk. I always look at him as like a more of a number two than a number one wide receiver, a dude that's a Batman. I mean, a Robin to a Batman. But who knows? Maybe that was just in San Francisco. They don't pass the ball too much. So I mean, who knows? Him going over there with Jay and Daniels, that'll be great for him for his young career. Like Spitty said, also I would not want him in the NFC East because now we gotta go against Brandon Ayuk 2 times a year. We got CCD Lamb 2 times a year. They got Malik Neighbors over here 2 times a year. It's like we got some quality wide receivers over here now, and it's gonna be fun. But hopefully he don't go to the Commanders. The Eagles side of me, please don't go to the Commanders. Football side of me, that's a great pickup.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, it's a great pickup, non-biasly. But when we start looking at it from NFC East, Eagle, goddamn, anybody else want to receive the Chargers? Somebody pick up the phone, get him far away from the Commanders.
Yeah, if it's not the Commanders, let's talk about it. If it's not the Commanders, where would you want Brandon Ayuk to go, Smitty?
Chargers, bro. Chargers. I swear to you, that'll be dynamic at the Chargers, bro. Him and Justin Herbert, and then they just brought in Lad McConkey, and then you can still put QJ at the 2. You got Palmer, man. I think that'd be nasty.
Yeah. Hold on. Before we go to Trey, we got some comments. We got
the Bills too. The Bills too. Now the Bills.
Yeah, I was going.
Shout out to Gene Gene for the $2 super chat. Shout out to Gene Gene for the super.
Oh yeah, I was just going to that. Yep. Yeah. Salute to everybody. We got outside the conference. I like that. Arizona. What's y'all thought? Arizona?
That'd be nice. That'd be a nice pickup. They just got Marvin Harrison over there.
Yeah.
Marvin Harrison Jr. That'd be a good pickup.
Then they got what? Watkins,
Watson,
whatever. The other receiver. He came along last year at the end of the year. Then that'd be nice. That definitely. They said the Bills. I mean, the Bills could use them for sure. They missing Stephon Diggs.
Yeah. What do you think? He could go. Trey.
I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh. I think he'd be a good fit in Pittsburgh. Over there with the what's the guy? Pickens over there with Pickens and Deontay Johnson and all those dudes. I think he'll fit in seamlessly because
Deontay gone. Deontay got traded.
Oh, he gone. Damn. Oh, see, that'll make it even better.
Got Pickens and somebody else though. They got another receiver though.
That'll make it even better.
But that would be a good three though.
Right now, you could come in and be that too. George Pickens gonna be their number one regardless because he the best receiver on the team. And you grab another little gadget type receiver that can take those jet sweeps also like Ayuk can, and you got yourself a nice little dynamic, and it'll help Russell Westbrook out. I mean Russell Wilson out. No, I said Russell Wilson, but Russell Wilson out. He's at an older age. You don't really want him sitting in the pocket too long like he used to. So if he could get those quick passes out of his hands and to like an Ayuk, a playmaker, Pickens, a playmaker, Najee Harris, a playmaker, I feel like that'd be like a dynamic little thing.
Right. Yep. We got out of the conference, but with that Arizona, Chargers, Bills, D'Angelo Flag was like, keep the comments coming, y'all. Keep the comments coming.
Oh, they drafted Trey. They drafted Roman Wilson.
Oh yeah, I like Roman Wilson.
Yeah, they drafted Roman. So Roman, Brandon,
he's still a rookie though. That'd be nasty because he's still a rookie.
You ain't got to put no pressure on Rome. He ain't got to do nothing but the bare minimum. Just learn while you here. You the third target.
Yep.
Right. So the next item on the list, and the only item on the list outside of thinking of BG, is the preview hype video that'll be at the link. So I want to get your thoughts on this. Trey, I know you saw these clips, so what's your thoughts?
I like it, man. It's just a hype video. It's like it kind of like similar to all the rest of them. So these like stuff like this, me personally, it don't get me hype. Seeing him out on the field and stuff like that, that's kind of more get me hype. But for people that actually looking and stuff like this, it's a great.
Hey Trey, at the end of this, I just want you to look at the Sidney Brown Killy Ringo and Cooper DeJean moment. The only thing I took from the hype
Mm-hmm.
video is those his look those his you know what I'm saying his guys. He got him on his wing. You gonna see a moment where they like doing some goofy stuff next to him, and then he gonna turn up like how
Mm-hmm.
he is right there. He gonna turn up, and then they gonna kind of like glance at him and be like, "Oh, we need to turn up too," and they like instantly turn up with him. So you could tell like they following his leadership. That's kind of like the only thing I took from the video. It's gonna be at the end though.
Yeah, I got it all the
You
way.
talking about Gardner Johnson?
Yeah, it's gonna be CJ, Keely Ringo, and Cooper DeJean standing together. And if you pay attention to it real quick, they gonna look at him as he turn up. It's gonna come up here in a second, and then they gonna turn up because they see him turning up. Like they gonna instantly follow his lead. And I thought that was kind of one of those here come right here.
Snap.
See how they just look at
Yes.
me like.
Let's
Okay.
go.
We gotta turn up too. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like they was just
go.
standing there like doing something, and then he turned up. They like, all right, we got to. Like that's the one thing I took from the video. Like I like to see that they following his leadership. Like, oh, he doing something. We need to have that energy too.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully, cause CJ bring a lot of energy, so hopefully they can feed off his energy.
Exactly, man. I like the hype video too. Like Trey says, it depends on what happens on the field. To be honest with you, so it only depends on what happens on the field. So, with that being said,
I don't know.
hold on.
803. I don't know if Tennessee could use them. Like they got 3 guys, 4 guys. I mean, and then they just paid Calvin Ridley. I don't think they could pay Brandon Ayuk.
Right. I don't think Tennessee.
I ain't gonna lie, he'd be a good fit in Baltimore too.
Yeah.
It'd be a good fit in Baltimore.
Yeah.
What up, still? Yep. So what I want to do is it's June. So what I want to do is preview and predict almost all the our opponents / schedule and talk about who y'all think got the edge on that. Only the Eagles, not anybody else, but only the Philadelphia Eagles. So as we see here, first game, week 1, Green Bay versus Philadelphia Eagles. So as of right now, where's your heading at?
I got it as a win for me.
I got it as a win too. That travel gonna be. I got it as a win too, but that travel, man, that travel stuff, it changed the game. It changed the game, but I definitely got it as a win.
Yep. The next one is Atlanta Falcons versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Where y'all got it at? So we got
I'm
one
going.
dub. What about you,
I think
Trey?
we beat Atlanta.
At the link,
we beat Atlanta
gotta be
early. Yeah,
Yep.
we beat Atlanta early.
All right. So that's 2-0. The next game is Eagles versus New Orleans Saints. How we feeling?
This at New Orleans?
Is it in Philly?
No,
It's in New Orleans.
Jalen
I
played
think we
good
beat
in New
him.
Orleans though. He played good in New Orleans though.
He always played good in New Orleans.
Had
Yeah,
like
I
2
think
of
we
his
beat
best
him.
He
games.
never played in New
I got a
Orleans.
dub.
He played in New Orleans.
No, he played both of them here, didn't he? He played both of
Right.
them in the link because the one that was in New Orleans, Gardner Minshew played. You right?
Yeah, he
I'm gonna
played
take the
both
dub,
of them here at the link. Yep.
I'm gonna take the dub.
Yeah.
Nah, the one that was
Yep.
in
What
New
about you,
Orleans.
Trey?
That was no. I mean, the year before, or the Super Bowl year, or that was the year before. That was in
2021.
Philly. That wasn't in New Orleans.
Okay.
That was in Philly. So
We
Jalen
played him.
did play in New
Yeah.
Orleans.
All the games that the Eagles faced New Orleans with Jalen or Gardner Minshew was here in Philly. It never was at New Orleans.
Yeah, I don't think we played him in New Orleans. He played him in New Orleans.
Right. The only person I think played.
You
in
sure
New
we didn't play?
Orleans
You
was
sure we didn't play New Orleans in 2020 at their crib?
That's what I'm thinking too. I remember
I'm pretty
Jalen
sure
playing
he
in New
played
Orleans.
20. I'm
No,
pretty sure that
2020.
first
I
game.
remember this was Jalen Hurts' first year. It was Jalen Hurts' first year. He was after Carson Wentz was benched. Saints was here at the
No, it was at Philly.
link.
It was at Philly.
Yeah, that was in Philly. Yeah.
20, man, we done played them all at our house for the last all these
Man,
years.
that's crazy.
Yep.
That's crazy. It's like us and the Rams.
Yeah, we always gotta go down LA.
Yeah. I'm still taking the dub.
But yeah, I'm taking the dub too, though. Yeah.
Right. Right. Yep.
2020 was that epic game. 2021 was decent. I think 2021 we beat the Braves off on them though. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Week 4 is the
Bucks.
Yeah, week 4 is Eagles going back to Tampa Bay for the Bucks. So what's y'all heading at? What's y'all thoughts on that?
I say respect the Bucks this year. I'm giving that one to the Eagles.
Another dub.
Smitty? Yeah. Smitty?
Dub.
All right.
Dub.
Another dub right
Dub.
here.
Count
So
another one.
Yep. Count another one. All right. We got a bye week, week 5. Week 6, the Cleveland Browns comes to the link. Where y'all heading at?
That one kind of tricky.
Yeah,
That
that's
one
the one I'm
kinda
like, I need to win because you know what I mean, but
you don't know what Cleveland Browns you getting. You don't know what Cleveland Browns you getting. They bringing that defense, that home defense on the road this year. That's gonna be a tough game, but
it's on the
history
road.
shows,
It's on the road. So
that's what I'm
right
saying.
now,
If
I'm
they
taking
bringing
the
that home,
Cleveland Browns coming here. The Cleveland
what I
Browns
said.
what I'm
get
saying.
here.
No, I know. The Browns. You don't remember me telling you about the splits? The Browns defense home and away. Remember I was telling you about that? So with what I know from the previous season away, bro was saying if they are the regular team, then cool. But I need a dub because I'm with Hitman. You know what I'm saying? I'm with Hitman. Like if I'm gonna pay money, I need to win. But I think it's a dub.
All right, so
I think
we're
I think we beat the Browns. I think we beat
I think we beat them too.
All right, 5-0, right there. The next game, week 7, is the New York Football Giants and MetLife Stadium. So,
Saquon masterpiece.
Beating the Giants.
Saquon masterpiece.
Saquon. All right, week 8, Cincinnati Bengals and in the jungle.
Ooh.
Where y'all?
Ooh.
Yeah, Joey B.
Ooh.
Cincinnati.
This might be our
Jamar
first
Chase.
L.
I think
This might be our first L.
We're gonna lose.
Yeah, this might be our first L right here.
Yeah, I'll take this L.
I'll take this L.
All right.
If we get it as a
I know
dub,
a lot of people in chat probably saying
rolling.
dub, but
nah,
I'll take this L.
I'll take that.
Yeah,
I'll take this L.
It's a 50-50.
Because we gotta go to Cincy, right?
Yep.
It's away.
Yeah, we gotta go to Cincy. Yep.
Yeah, I'll take this L. Yep.
Look, I was just gonna say what Shona said. Like, depending on how our defense playing at that moment, it depends on how we play that game. Because if we really shut them down and we ain't letting them kill us, then we can get that dub. But if we getting picked apart like the last, I think we played Joe Burrow. No, that was Justin Herbert. No, we played Joe Burrow. What was that? 2021.
Last time we played Joe Burrow, we cooked them though. The last time we played him,
we
beat
last
them, right?
time we faced Joe Burrow was in 2020. That
was his rookie year.
Him.
Yeah, that was his rookie year.
Yeah.
But he had a great game.
I was thinking of
for like
Herbert.
3-something though.
I was thinking of Justin Herbert though.
He had a great game that game though, but he got injured.
He did go crazy.
I think we faced Justin Herbert.
It's gonna be a close one.
Last in 2021.
Justin Herbert's carved us up though.
Yeah,
we
hey, man, I can take that L with no hard
Yeah.
feelings. Like, the better team just,
I take the
Yeah, yep. So the next game is Doug Peterson's return again to the link. Sunday Night Football versus the Jags.
We
Do you smell what the Eagles are cooking?
We beating them in Philly. Yeah. Maybe we was in Jacksonville,
There
it'd
you
be
go.
different. But we beating them in Philly.
Yeah. So right now the Eagles are 7-1, getting ready to face them disgusting, nauseating, get on our dang nerve street rats known as the Dallas Cowboys. Are we splitting? Are we sweeping? What we doing?
I might
What?
I might give us this dub. Because we always split with them. It'd be all about who win the first one for real, for real. So I'm gonna give us this dub. We definitely gonna split with them though.
So we winning in
I
Dallas?
agree. I agree with the
I
dub.
feel like we beat them in Dallas and lose in Philly.
I agree with the dub, but you know what I'm banking on. I need it. I need it
I,
like
I feel like we beat
coffee.
them in Dallas and lose in Philly at the end of the season when they ain't gonna really matter all like that.
All right.
Yeah, I take this dub though.
Okay. So yeah.
They still gonna be figuring things out. I know, Gene. I know.
Yep.
Mm.
Look,
So
I'm with
I
it.
agree with you.
Listen,
I
I'm with all
want to
y'all,
say
man. Broomstick. I'm with the broomsticks. I'm with the broomsticks, but it might not
I'm
happen.
going to that game in Philly, man. I don't like leaving the link with a loss against them people.
The next one is what?
All right. Week 11. Week 11, Washington Commanders. At the
Dub.
link. Thursday night football.
It's a dub.
Dub.
It's a dub, yeah.
Yep.
Especially if
Yep.
Jay and Daniel's still the quarterback. I don't got us losing to no rookie.
Right. All right. Week 12 is the Philadelphia Eagles. I think we're going to the Rams Sunday night football.
Why we always gotta go to
Yep.
LA, bro?
I told you, bro.
They don't never come to Philly.
But we always win though.
We always beat them though, but we always gotta go down there though. That's crazy.
Right.
Well, we just said that
So
about
we
New
in
Orleans though. We just had
right.
I think it's another
we
dub. I mean, it might be an L, but I don't know. I think it's a dub though. I think we could beat the Rams.
Yep. Try.
yeah, I'm gonna get a dub up for this one too.
All right. Yep. 10-1. Next up is the Baltimore Ravens in Baltimore.
I'm gonna put an L on this one.
Yeah, I guess I gotta take the L. I don't
I'm gonna
want
put
to.
an L on this one.
I really want to beat.
Baltimore is a tough task.
Jalen versus
It's a tough task.
Jalen versus Lamar. I want Jalen to get that first one, but it's probably.
Yep.
I don't know, man.
Baltimore,
I don't want to
Baltimore
get.
is
I don't want to
tough.
get beat like this by the AFC North. This is crazy. That's
I
1
mean,
and 2.
yeah.
All right. The next
That's not
L's gotta
game,
come
week
somewhere though. We're not gonna go undefeated. They gotta come somewhere.
right. The
I don't
next
want to keep
game.
losing to the AFC North.
Yep.
Though. Jeez.
The next game, we already know when. Win versus Carolina Panthers.
I don't know, man. I might have to put that L up there for this one, man.
You crazy?
That's one
man.
of them.
Wait,
That's one of them trap
for
games.
Carolina?
You crazy, man. No, that's a dub.
That's one of them
man.
trap
That's
games,
a
man.
dub, man.
I don't know, but I'm gonna put a W, but I'm gonna put an asterisk on it.
Hitman, Hitman.
All right.
I'm taking the dub though. Yeah, yeah. This man here funny. It could be the trap game though. You know, we always fall into one of them bull junk games.
We always fall. You see what happened in Arizona last year?
We
always
get
getting them trap games and start acting all crazy. Like,
Right.
all this weird stuff be happening to us and all that. Like,
you might be right.
touchdowns.
The Rams could be the trap game.
Right.
But I don't think they're gonna be
So
sorry enough to be a trap game though.
I think the Rams gonna actually be good this year. So yeah, they ain't gonna be no
That's
trap
what I'm saying.
game.
I don't think they're gonna be bad enough to be a trap game. You're gonna be prepared for them.
Yep. The next game, week 15, is Steelers versus
Pittsburgh.
Eagles.
Mm. We play in Pittsburgh.
Nah.
Nope, it's here
It's
at the
Philly.
link.
Oh yeah, we got this. We gonna get this dub. We never beat what Russell Wilson though. We
We
never
beating
beat
them
him.
this time. We getting over that hump.
Yep. All right, the next game is Washington. The Philadelphia Eagles go to Washington.
Sweep,
So
Get me a new
sweep,
broom. Get me a new broomstick.
sweep.
we're 13-2. So we all agree that, and I can't believe I'm saying this. Sorry, Philly. We all agree that the game in Philly is a loss, right?
Yeah, we
Which
just
one?
gonna take it.
The Cowboys? Yeah, I'll just take the
Yeah.
L. Yeah, let's take the L.
Smitty?
We never sweep. We never sweep them dudes, bro. So it's like,
If we do get the sweep, I'll be happy. But I'll take one of the losses.
All right. And I hate doing this because I'm going to that game, but there you go. Hurts my dang on soul. And finally, the game versus the New York Football Giants at the link.
sweep, sweep.
All right. So right now, everybody on Brawl Street got us going 14-3. Does anyone wants to change a pick or something before we make it?
I'll
Nah,
take it. Take it up.
y'all taking it. Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
nah. I don't see no nah. If we do lose, we lose. But nah, I ain't giving it to them.
Right.
We could have said we can win.
I'll
We're
take
gonna
that.
win every game on this list for real.
To be honest,
That's how much
I mean,
confidence I got in my team.
we didn't think about that team, Trey. The Patriots
Who?
for Brandon Ayuk.
Oh, oh yeah, that'd be. I don't know though. I don't think the Patriots dealing with a lot right now.
What you
They
mean?
just drafted what Drake May. They just
That's what I'm
drafted Drake May,
saying.
right?
What they gonna follow the path that every other team been following, man. We go
I don't
get we
think he.
go.
In my honest opinion, I don't feel like he's. I feel like you just drafted. You just drafted Buddy all over again. Just a little bit
You,
more athletic.
I think he better than Mac.
Mac Jones.
I think he
Mac
better
Jones.
than.
I think Mac Jones a better. I think Mac Jones a better passer than him. Buddy a little bit more athletic. He could
I
give you
don't
a
think
little bit
so.
more back there.
I
He
think
ain't
I
just no
think
statue.
Drake May. His problem isn't that he don't pass well. He's Brett Favre, bro, all over again.
Yeah, he throw a lot of senseless passes.
Yeah, he don't
Think
see
he could fit. Think
he
he has his
J.R.
arm
Smith.
strong enough to fit it anywhere.
He
He
believed
going for
that
the three every time. he he going for the three every time.
every time, bro. And the only reason he struggled last season because all his targets. If you go look at the beginning of the season when everybody was healthy, he was balling. He was making those throws. But
Hmm.
when you get freshmen in the game and all them guys, and you trying to make those same throws, see, he didn't know how to change his game up. That was the issue. He was supposed to change his game up. He couldn't change his game up. If he do that in the NFL, it's gonna be trouble. You can't be
Right.
But
stagnant.
sometimes you can't take them tendencies away from quarterbacks. You see it
You can't.
with
Yeah, right.
Brett Favre. You see it with Josh Allen. Even Patrick Mahomes at times. He make a lot of risky passes. Like people, they successful a lot of the times, but a lot of Pat Mahomes passes is off schedule, risky, throwing in the tight coverage. Right. Sometimes you
Purdy,
can't take them.
Purdy
You
a
could
little
dress
bit
it up,
too.
but sometimes you can't take them tendencies away. Yeah, Brock Purdy. Yeah, they all gunslingers. They think they can fit the ball anywhere. They got strong enough arm to put it anywhere. Double coverage, triple coverage, stuff like that. So sometimes you can't take that aggressiveness away from quarterbacks. You could just build your offense around where he's not making that many mistakes. Where you kind of taking the ball out the air a little bit and getting them some good running backs, and you could work off play action and stuff like that instead of just dropping back passing 5, 6 times in a row. It's like there's a lot of ways you could dress that up.
Right.
So there you have it. 14-3 for right now. We'll come
On
back
some
to
real,
this.
that's just like telling Steph Curry not to shoot. It's like Bro, this what y'all board be here for, to throw the ball. That ain't let me throw the ball. It's just like telling
Right.
Steph not to shoot.
It
Right.
wouldn't make no sense.
I love it
Yeah.
though. Yeah, it wouldn't
Hey,
make no sense.
you a gunslinger, but you know what? I always learn from like listening to coaches that you know what I'm saying I was learning from and things. Once you got a habit, man, when it's crunch time, when it's crucial moments, you're gonna circle back to what you know. So yeah, you might can change
Mm-hmm.
it for a moment. You might can make him make him do things for a moment, but when it's crunch time, he need to make a decision. He gonna go to what he know best, and that's what he believe in. And the biggest belief is I could throw it anywhere, and that's probably what's gonna get him in trouble a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Believing he can make any throw.
Yeah, at the beginning. At the beginning, because that's what got Josh Allen at the beginning. Thought he could make any throw. They started putting
That's
weapons
why I thought.
around him, building an offense to where he could use other stuff. And then, yeah, I mean,
That's why I
he
thought
turned
maybe
into one of
Brandon
the top
Ayuk make it a
quarterbacks in
little.
the NFL.
I think maybe Brandon Ayuk can make it easier transition for him. But I heard Jacoby might be starting the season off for him though.
Who, Brissett?
Yeah,
Oh, all right, that's cool too. Now you can just sit back and watch for a little bit. That's cool too.
yeah.
How many times
Save it.
dude gonna go back to the Patriots, yo?
I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know. They love him over there, don't
yeah,
they?
it's like his third trip there. Yeah, it's like his third trip there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And with that, before we wrap up, is there any? We know the training camp is coming July 23rd. Any positives and negatives before we get to training camp?
Nah, I think we got. I think we just got to build, man. I think we got to build off of, you know, even though I know last year was negative, I think we just got to build off that, man. We just got to build off that and learn, you know what I'm saying, for what we did last year. We just got to, you know, get this thing right. You got camp coming, you know what I'm saying? Just stay out of trouble, stay conditioned, and let's do this thing, man. Let's run this. Let's run it up. Let's see what we can get out of this.
Yep. Trey, any positives and negatives as we get ready for training camp?
In my honest opinion, they gotta put last year in the furnace and burn it. I mean, for it never to be seen again. And just keep pushing forward. That's all. Nothing we really gonna do right now. Everybody on the same schedule for real. Every NFL team on the same schedule. Um, and all you can really do is work, get the playbook down pat, know what you're doing, so you can play fast. Hopefully, everybody 100% locked in and dedicated, and the chemistry build itself. I mean, when you got those physical practices, when you got those dudes talking junk back and forth to each other, it's like chemistry build itself. So I don't feel like we need to worry about the chemistry thing. It's just more of the new coordinators on both sides of the ball. Everybody learning new concepts, learning new terminology, and hopefully everybody could grasp it, get it down pack, and just play fast. So that's all I'm really looking for.
Yep. Hitman said they chemistry, and they need to have fun again.
Yeah,
And
they
Hmm.
do, man. They do, man. I only think we got one. Sure enough, I'm not sure we got two, bro. I think we only got one open practice, one joint practice this time.
Yeah,
right,
it's only one.
I think it's
And the
with the
tickets gonna
Patriots.
sell out fast, so you better cop up. Yeah.
yeah,
No,
Tickets
I
gonna
ain't
first
talking
sell out
about. I ain't
fast.
talking about the open one, the joint. You know, when we do it against the other team, I think the only
Oh,
one
the
we got
joint
is in
practice.
Foxborough. I think we only got one in
Okay,
Foxborough.
all right.
Patriots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the Patriots. But yeah,
We always joint practice with the Patriots every year, though, right?
We did it like
That's usually always be the it's like this like our fourth year in a row, right? You know, them joint
last time
practice with the Patriots.
it was Cleveland for 2 years, wasn't it?
I
Oh,
think so.
oh, okay.
I think we did Cleveland for 2 years. I think we did
Not
Patriots
sure.
2021, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. Okay. I know we
Yeah,
did one with the Jets before too, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, you know, we usually do two. We usually have two
Oh,
teams.
all right.
I think this is the
It's
first time we
practice
doing one.
with the Ravens.
We got the Ravens too. So we got a second one. I know we only had one
I
before.
think we got a second one. I don't know.
I thought we supposed to have. I know we got one in Foxborough.
Right.
I didn't know we had one with the Ravens. That'll
Yeah,
be
we.
that'll be fire.
Yeah, well, I think it's just the Patriots. I don't know about the Ravens though, because the only reason why I think it's not the Ravens because we face them this year. Smitty.
All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Huh?
Yeah, I said the only reason we're not doing a joint practice with the Ravens is because we face them this year.
Yeah, I was just looking to see. I wanted to see if they had
But
it.
anytime we did the joint practice, we did the joint practice with the Patriots and then played them that year too, though. So it's like I don't think really that's the factor.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, the when we did it with the Jets, we had to play them that year too. So it's yeah, I don't know.
Right.
It don't really matter.
Yeah.
It don't really matter.
Right.
Yeah, we only got one joint practice.
Yep, I knew it. It versus the Patriots, right?
Yeah.
Yep. We stopped after the Colts fight.
Yeah, and look, this is exactly what was said. It says Baltimore is usually the Eagles' typical team to play, but seeing that they have to play them in the regular season, also they vowed they did not want to do it, so they didn't want to do it because of that.
Right. So there you go. We don't have a joint practice with the Ravens because we face them this upcoming season. One less preseason game also.
Now, we got 3 this year. They trying to get it down to one less.
We still got 3. I think he's talking
Yeah.
about versus the Ravens because again we face them this year.
Yeah.
I guess.
We face them. I mean, we face them in there, and then we'll basically be traveling there 3 or 4 times. This would be logical.
Right. Yeah, because we faced the Ravens in preseason.
Because you would travel there to do the joint practice because it's at their stadium, so you do the joint practice at Baltimore. Then you have to travel back for the game, and then you got to travel again when you play them in Week 11. Like, and then you don't want to give away your sauce. That you want to try some things against the team you joint practicing against. So you want to let Jalen Hurts be a little free.
But I think if
You want him to be open.
if we traveling down there, yeah, you're right. All right, look, it is what it is. I'm just
Like I'm
ready for
saying,
the
you just don't
season
want
to
to.
just
You don't
roll
want
around,
Baltimore.
man.
Like if you try something new, you
August
don't
to
want
hit.
Baltimore to see it, and then you want to go to it in the Week 11, but they remember it too. I mean, they gonna remember it too.
But I doubt I doubt if they do that anyway. If we joint practicing, everything gonna kind of be vanilla anyway. You don't want to show no team your playbook for real,
I
for real.
mean,
So
if you
I doubt.
when will we play the Patriots? Like the only way we playing the Patriots, they get to the chip. You can try
Yeah.
whatever. You can
No,
try
I'm just
whatever.
saying.
It ain't
I'm just
film.
saying you don't want to show no. You don't want to show no team your playbook for real. You give them all vanilla stuff. It's just like the preseason. Give them all vanilla stuff. And then, I mean, once the season rolls around, that's when you start bringing stuff out for real. You could practice against your own defense with that.
I say listening to Sirianni, you'll think that that's where they want to try their most stuff. I feel like
Yeah,
I feel like
open practice from King DV. Open practice tickets bought 10-8, 10-01
yeah,
a.m.
it opens at 10, so he's saying he gonna have his at 10:01.
If trust me, I'll try to get mine. But man, I love it when they do open practice on the weekend. They chose a day I got to go to work on Thursday.
Hey man, they got to get it in.
I
They
got
have
to
to
get
drop
it
it the
in.
best place they could.
I'm going to try to. It won't be easy because everybody and their
Yeah,
mama
that's what
will
I'm
get
saying,
tickets.
Jack. I feel like when you in joint practice, if it's a team you're not gonna play, if it's a team that the only possibility of playing them would be the Super Bowl, you might want to test your offense out a little bit. Let's run a few let's run a few scheduled drives real quick. Let's see what we got. Let's
Mm-hmm.
try a few things here. Let's try a few things that we don't want to show them everything. We just want to try some things you probably haven't seen us do. We just want to see how effective it is. So that's what I was thinking. Like it's a team that like I said, the Patriots. The only way we end up playing the Patriots, they make the Super Bowl. Like hopefully by then we got enough in our repertoire that you ain't even got to bring whatever you showed them in joint practice back out. You got some new things created that's working better. You know what I'm saying in the staff.
Right.
I think that's
Right.
why, like Nick Sirianni, he always say like I take joint practices pretty serious. It's a way to evaluate where the team at. You keeping it vanilla. I don't know how you can truly evaluate the team though. In my
For
honest
sure.
opinion, we just
Yeah.
we
No,
just
that's
doing the
facts.
basics. I mean, anybody can do the basics.
In
That's
joint
facts.
practice, the starters get a lot of work. Yeah, which will lead to my final question is, should this Philadelphia Eagles team with Vic Fangio and Kellen Moore play a series or two in the preseason?
Should they or will they?
Mm.
What's the question?
Should they?
I mean,
Yeah.
they should. They should.
Hey, I'll give them at least a drive every game, a drive or two every game. For
Will they
Yeah,
just
though?
to get their
let us know
feedback.
in
Probably
the
not.
We
chat.
not in a position. I don't
Go
think
ahead.
they won't. We won't be. We not in a position where, oh, I understand we got this person, that person, but we all seen what happened last year. It's like, oh, any reps you could get them. Any quality reps you could get them. So I give them a little
I
spin
listen.
probably the first two games
The
and then
only way
sit
we
them
gonna
out the
see
third
them in the
one.
preseason is gonna be on Fangio and Kellen Moore making Sirianni make that decision. If it's up to Sirianni, I don't think them boys will see a snap.
Yeah,
But I mean, we need it. I think we need it. I think you'll see some of the key guys out there. I think you'll see some of the younger guys, some of the guys that need to get some reps in. I think you'll see them out there, but I don't think you'll see the major guys. I don't think you'll see Jalen. I don't think you'll see Saquon. I think you see AJ Devontae. I don't think you see those guys. But I
yeah,
think you'll see I think you probably get your ones on defense because most of them is young. You probably get everybody but Slay. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get a lot of the young guys, but I don't think you're gonna get the full team on the field, all 22 at any point in this preseason. And
yeah,
it's been happening. Now, if you see it, like I said, that means the two coordinators, you know what I'm saying, went to him and made him do it. Because it ain't
yeah,
just gonna be it. If Sirianni, I think Sirianni's how would you say it? He's scared. He got a phobia of his players getting hurt in the preseason or something. And I don't know where it comes from, but he got a phobia of it. And that's why he give if you ever notice Trey, if you watch our joint practices like we was talking about before, you'll see nothing but ones playing the whole time, all through.
Mm-hmm.
And then you don't see them playing the preseason. It's like, okay, so this is what you like to do. You would rather keep it in the house than put them out on the field. I get it. I get it.
yeah,
But I think
Nah,
we
for
need
sure.
snaps. I think we need snaps, but I don't think we'll get many snaps out of the major guys.
Wow, for sure.
yeah. Yeah, there's a whole lot of people saying yes, so I agree with y'all. And also, guys, get your tickets. It won't be easy tomorrow, but home tickets for the games and tickets for home open for the open practice is at 10 o'clock. So if y'all want y'all tickets, y'all better get some sleep right now and get it out while you can, because I know this fan base like I do. Those tickets will be gone in a heartbeat. So if you want to get your tickets, get them now. So with that, let's get y'all out of here with our final fart. So go ahead, Smitty.
Nah, man, I'm just ready to see how things go, man. I'm ready to see camp. I'm ready to see these things transpire. I think it's gonna be a different type of camp though. Like I know we don't really go, we don't have the most intense camps or the most intense practices, but I think with Fangio being here, no nonsense. I think the intensity will just be a little bit more. I think Kellen Moore will expect a little bit. Like I think it'll be an all around good camp. I'm ready to see, how these young guys come along and how we fill this team out, man. I'm ready. I'm ready to see the 53 at this point. You know what I mean? We got 5 weeks until training camp. So
Yep.
I think, this is really the slow time. We know this, but I think it's gonna be some interesting things to still be able to look into, man, because I think we got some guys on this team that uh we can see break out this season. We can see coming along. So I'm ready to see the camp so we can see where things headed. Fly
Yeah.
Eagles, fly go birds.
Yep. Hitman, before I pass it to Trey, Hitman said, and I hope it doesn't rain every home game this
We had so many rain games last year, man. That was ridiculous, bro. We had like 7?
like at least 7.
That's crazy.
God, Trey knows because he's been in some of them, right, Trey? You know.
It
I
rained. Yeah, it
remember.
rained
I'm
down there.
gonna tell you, man. Before I pass it to Trey, I swear, but I've been to the Jacksonville Jaguars game at the Link in 2022. When I say it was pouring down rain in that game, oh my God, I didn't even want
The
to sit
whole game.
down, man. I didn't, but man,
The whole
Trey,
game.
yes. Go ahead, Trey. Give your final thoughts. I tell y'all, don't rain.
Nah, from what I've been seeing, man, there's been a lot of energy at the mini camps and stuff like that, and I feel like it's gonna carry over to the training camp. We still got a lot of veterans, mixed in with some young guys, but I feel like this season gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. I just can't wait. It's right around the corner. June almost over for real. Now we
Yep.
only got July, and we jump right into August. Whew. And it's a plus because the kids go back to school in September. We
There
gotta
you
see
go.
these little dudes all summer. Like
Yep.
so, I mean, look, like at the end of the day, all we could do for real is sit back, strap in, and hope for the best. I feel like we got a good team. We got a good group of guys, some good coordinators in there, and I feel like our coach gonna turn back into that leader we all seen him as. Um,
Right.
Other than that, I don't really got too much to say. Fly Eagles fly. It's your boy One Tree Rock. I'm out of here.
Yep. Yep. And for me, y'all, the media can give you BS. We give y'all the facts. Simple as that. We give you guys the facts. It ain't easy because it's a slow off season. But as y'all watched today on this episode, we gave you something. And next week we'll give you something as we get ready for training camp. So rock with us, join us. And as always, fly, Eagles fly, go birds, and say it with me, y'all. Lights out.